All right, Ronaldo is finished. The new Ramos is here. Even Sergio Ramos, people used to think, but there's a new Ramos in town. This is going to be the newest Ramos, and who has also taken over Ronaldo because Ronaldo took over another Ronaldo. So why not? This guy is taking over two people, one somebody's name and one somebody's essence. Last match, everybody says Santos will not drop Ronaldo. Guess what? He dropped Ronaldo. And guess what? After that happened, his replacement comes in and scores a fucking hat trick in his first ever fucking start for Portugal. I mean, this is what fairy tales are made of. Now, Ronaldo will not start. And no matter what happens, he's not going to start. What do you think is going to happen in this game? A lot of people might not still think so much about Morocco, but boy, Morocco is doing miracles. By the way, Morocco is a team that has still not conceded a fucking goal. There's one goal being scored against them. That was own goal. Man, and I've seen their defense, particularly in the last game, because I was not paying attention. Man, they are good. And their goalkeeper, who is this guy? Even before the penalty shootout happened, the way I was looking at him, because there's no, like, I'm a lone person, like, I don't have any wives, kids, friends. My mother's there, she doesn't watch football. I literally looked at his face and I was like, I looked at the screen, I was like, I don't like this guy. I don't like this. When I say I don't like this guy, I mean, like, dude, he's gonna save shit, man. He's gonna save stuff. And he was smiling, laughing, and apparently I found out he was the best deal in. He's a Sevilla goalkeeper, and he's like the best shit. He's got one of the best goalkeeper. I don't know in entire La Liga or was in Sevilla, but my God, this guy is good. Even throughout the match, also there was a mistake from somebody else. He did not even. He's like, don't worry about it. Just let's get on with it. And he is just
Yeah,
he's super confident, man. That guy, man. It better not go to fucking penalties. But man,
lots
it
of,
will be difficult
yeah,
to score against this bloody Moroccan team, man. This is
yeah.
Mourinho would be proud. I think Mourinho is coaching them. It's a ghost coach.
Yeah, he's the virtual coach.
Imagine
Anyways,
eventually we find out Morocco beats Portugal and we find out actually Mourinho was ghost coaching them. And then people will he'll become the most hated person in Portugal. It's like, how dare you, motherfucker.
yeah, I just feel lots to unpack in this match, isn't it? Like there are so many subplots. I mean, I just feel bad for Portugal because, like, no matter what they do, the story is always Ronaldo. The headlines are always Ronaldo.
If he plays, it's
The,
Ronaldo. He
the,
doesn't play, it's
the
Ronaldo. He
team,
scores, it's Ronaldo. He doesn't
the
score, it's
team,
Ronaldo. What do you
yeah, the
do?
team is scoring a goal and the cameras are all like panned at Ronaldo. I'm like, what? Like, at least show us the guy who scored the goal. At least like let him celebrate. Let him have his like 2 minutes of glory. It's
After these
just
people won
insane.
6-1 or something, how many goals did they score? 6-1 or something,
Six
right?
one.
They
Yeah,
scored
yeah. It was
6
six
6-1,
one.
right?
Yeah.
And the camera's panning on Ronaldo because the match has finished. And this guy, I mean, if you did not know this that was score, you would be feeling this is a player who's completely gutted. They've been kicked out. He
Correct.
was like, he was like because he's like,
Yeah.
I didn't score.
I
What
just
the fuck
feel,
is this?
and just to like give you like I think a context, no one expected Santos to drop Ronaldo. Like no one said like he has the balls to do it, but hey, like he proved a point to the whole squad that like no one is bigger than the team, and if he can bench Ronaldo, he can probably fucking bench like anyone, right? And I think for on Gonzalo Ramos, I think gods have written the script, right? Like you feel like literally gods have written the script for him. Who would have thought? Like I don't think even his like mother would have dreamt that he will replace Ronaldo in the starting lineup for Portugal in a World Cup knockout game. He'll score a hat trick, give an assist. I mean, holy crap! Like, and he you cannot drop him right after that. You cannot drop him. Like if he had scored one goal and like fine, he played reasonably well. You can still like okay, fine. Next match, I'm going to try something new. But after
Ronaldo
that,
is
like you
telling
can't.
Santos, drop Felix. Drop him. He's
And
stupid. He's like, who's gonna
imagine,
run? Who's gonna run? What the hell are you mental? Are you
imagine if
mental?
he, imagine if he scores a goal like again, backs up his performance and scores again in this match. He's going to be like his price, his valuation is going to be like 100 million pounds or
Oh yeah,
something. It's
apparently
going to be
United is
crazy.
after him. His last valuation, as per my understanding, was 25 million euros. Oh
Mhm.
boy, that's a figure of past. I'm telling you, you can
That's
add another 100 right
yeah,
next to it now.
yeah.
That'll be
Each
crazy,
goal,
but
each goal
it will
added,
go high.
each goal added 10 million to that. So yeah, so yeah, I think, and coming to Morocco, right? You're right. I think they. My only worry for Morocco coming into this match is they've played 120 minutes. They have most. They've like they are probably the most dogged team in the whole tournament. They've outrun all their teams. They've defended for their lives. Do they have enough for one more match in their tank? I just feel Portugal will be fresher. They got a chance to rotate because they were winning comfortably against Switzerland. And these guys are coming off from like a marathon match of 120 minutes. I just feel if Portugal scores in the first 30 minutes, then I think it's done. Then Morocco like are done. I just don't think they have enough left in the tank. Either ways, like even if like let's say the score is 0-0 after 60 minutes, I just feel that there will be tired legs. There will like it'll be one step too far for them physically, is what I'm seeing, and hence I'm like just swaying towards Portugal.
Okay, I think that makes logical sense. I don't have the technical insights into it, but I did feel in the last match Morocco was managing their players very well. Towards the end, they were literally not even like stopped. They had stopped running in the next extra 30 minutes, and so and there will be a lot of adrenaline as well. But logically, it makes sense that will be the case. But yes, if either way, if Portugal scores, whether they are fresh or not, Morocco will find it very difficult to score. The Morocco's main point is like their highlight is their TRP, their USP is the fact that they don't concede. And if they do concede, well, then anything is possible. It can really open up, and then it could be like a 5-2 Portugal also. But you never know what can happen. But I really hope they actually concede. Then at least they'll have to come up with Plan B because they cannot just sit back now.
Yeah.
Because now Portugal has enough firepower, even on the bench, right? Because Ronaldo is on the bench. Who would have said that? Like from the bench, Ronaldo from the bench. He's there. He might score a big header. He might get crazy or something, right? So that can happen. So I'm going to back Morocco. I think I'm just going contrarian in this entire podcast. I want Morocco to win if they deserve to win. But the way I saw them playing last time, it just because we're so named, right? It's in Morocco. It could be France. If you had France, it would be like brilliant stuff. They were just brilliant against Spain. And what happened during the penalties, let's not even talk about that because, boy, that was miserable. What the fuck? It looked like these people have never taken a penalty in their entire life. What the fuck? And Sergio Busquets will remember for the rest of his life. This is the last match of Spain, last match of
Mm.
Enrique Iglesias. Oh no, that's not. That's the singer. So Luis Enrique, and this guy took the penalty. It just felt he had never taken a fucking penalty in his life. But what an end! I'm going with Morocco again on penalties. He'll be fucking great match. Goes on penalties. I really don't want late matches going on penalties. This is an 8:30 match in India time. So I want this one go on penalties. So please go. But I've actually predicted for the Netherlands match to go on penalties. Well, anyway, forget about that. So what do you think? I'm going with Morocco on penalties 5-4.
That
Very
was
specific.
very precise, but yeah, I'm
Ronaldo
going
will
like
miss. Ronaldo will miss.
oh.
Oh
Anyways,
my God, if that happens, my God, Ronaldo will go to Piers Morgan. He say, I didn't miss. And he said, Piers Morgan will be like, I believe you. Before that, Adidas technology said he didn't hit. Piers Morgan said,
yeah,
Ronaldo told me he hit it. I believe him. What is wrong with you, Piers Morgan? Are you fucking mentally retarded or something? And then
yeah,
He said, I didn't miss. No, the world has,
I'm
it's all lies. It's all media. It's all cameras. The ball went in. I was like,
let's
no,
say
he stopped it.
let's say like Portugal are winning and this guy Santos like calls Ronaldo for the last 3 minutes and he reluctantly goes. Let's say he doesn't throw a tantrum and leaves the stadium. He reluctantly goes and Portugal win. I am sure at some stage, whenever Portugal is knocked out, he'll definitely be on Oprah Winfrey's couch this time and say like, I've been like wronged against, and I want to relinquish Portuguese citizenship.
Imagine this guy throws a tantrum and then he leaves, and he now because of that, because of he gets disqualified from the squad. Like they just kick him out because this is like this is just not done. And then
Yeah,
Portugal ends up winning the World Cup. Oh, and he doesn't get the medal. Oh boy, man, that would be
yeah.
some fucking story in the historical events. One of the greatest historical events in
Anyway,
the
I'm
history. So,
I'm
what?
I'm
Who are you picking?
I'll pick Portugal. I think it'll be tight. I think it'll be 2-1.
All right, 2-1 Portugal. I'm going with Morocco in the penalties. 5 for Ronaldo to miss the penalty and die instantly. All right, like and subscribe. This is me, Sheikh Brazil Laden. This is BK Ronaldo. Bye bye.